should be loose. He has more reason to keep up with you if it's loose. You see how he picked up his pace? Right? So when you slide your hand down the leash, slide your left hand down the leash. That's it. There we go. That was beautiful. And he's actually in a much better position. His front feet are mid-foot, which is pretty much where you want.
Right.
Okay?
Well, that's from the obedience ring, right? It doesn't have to be just.
It has nothing really to do with the obedience ring. It has everything to do with you can control your dog better, right? If the dog's behind you, he can dip his head back and look everywhere because he can see where you are and he knows how to respond. Clever dogs do that, right? Resistant dogs, like that dog Maple, she'll go to the front. She doesn't care what's behind her. She only cares about what's in front of her. And her owner has permitted that behavior since we started working with him over a year ago. The problem with that is she gets a full head of steam and she just lunges. And the corrections as a result are always too late, which facilitate the lunging. They don't solve the lunging, they make it worse. So everything with her is basically a half halt. 2 steps, stop. 2 steps, stop. If she goes an inch and a half, I'm stopping, backing up, and tapping her until she moves backward. It's the exact same process as using the prong collar, but it's using an electronic collar instead. She is a very strong dog, and she has blown through I don't know how many trainers and how many pieces of equipment. I think when we first met her, she was on a harness, and they were just gavaging her with food. And what she learned was I don't have to do any of this, right? So now she's what, 6 or 7? It's a problem. It's a real problem. And he basically, owner's a great guy. He's a wonderful man. He takes, he enriches her life in many ways. He travels a lot. He hikes. He does all these things. But he still can't walk her in the neighborhood because he permits her to just reinforce all the results. So it's an uphill battle. Carry on left leg heel.
Yeah.
There you go. Good. So we realize that the toys aren't going to be a big thing for him, right? So what we're going to have to do is I'm going to have to figure out what we can meet up with my training colleague Dave, because he has all kinds of cool stuff. But it's going to have to be fairly early in the morning because kitties and bunnies don't do well in this heat, especially if they're indoor pets, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That was beautiful. More like that. Now, what Peter was saying, there we go. Prevent him from lying down. Don't back up. Okay? Because again, what you just did was help acknowledge the fact that he was correct, and you're going to meet him. Put your left hand back on the leash by the snap. Slide your right hand next to it. Now you see how your torso is twisted towards the dog? Make a fist and straighten up. No, don't straighten up your hands, just straighten up your body. Oh, okay? You don't even need to move your feet. Right? Now let him figure it out. Okay? You see how he's hanging back? Because you keep shifting with your weight.
Should I be here?
Don't even bother moving your feet. If you're like this, all you're doing is straightening up. Okay? And let him figure it out. But there's not enough play because you've allowed him to slip your hand. So he's kind of going, I don't have to do any of this. Right? When they sit crookedly, okay, but oh God, not this. I'm going to be tortured. Right? Now, you see how far away he is from me?
Yeah.
Again, ideal is midfoot. Perfect is midfoot. Too far is too far ahead. Too far back is at my heel. He's at my heel, okay?
Yeah.
You see how my legs are pointed in that direction.
Yeah.
His legs are pointed towards you. We're going to fix everything all at one time. I'm not moving my feet. All I'm doing is straightening up. He has to figure it out. In order for pressure to be relieved, he has to move into the pressure, right? He's come forward a little bit, but he hasn't come forward enough. So I'm not going to release pressure until he moves his feet forward, not back. That's on him, that's not on me. You get off of me. Don't touch me with your body. And it seems mean and it seems horrible, but what's happening is he's basically learning, I can't get away with this anymore.
Yeah.
Right? Watch what happens. Heel. which, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I would too. Right? Sit. Same thing. See where my hands are?
Yeah.
Because my hands are in the ready position, all I have to do is straighten up. He figures it out on his own.
I see.
I will take successive approximations. I can correct this behavior,
Yeah.
right? By simply stepping through the dog. But what he learned was, I can't sit the way I want to sit. I have to do what the mean lady says. Right? Good boy. And when he makes an effort, yay. When he doesn't make an effort, not only am I going to compel you to do the thing I know you know how to do, right? We're not resting until you get it right. Right? So the message is, fine, I'll do it. Bleh. Good boy. Heel. Good dog. What a nice guy. What a very good boy. Hurry, hurry. Good boy. Hurry, hurry. Good job. Lining him up. Right? He quits. I didn't even have to move him that much. He already corrected himself. So again, my hands are in the ready position. I have not created any drama with the leash whatsoever.
Right.
See how he fixes himself?
Yeah.
Good boy.
He realized that's
Very nice.
back
It's
there was
uncomfortable.
just not going to work for him.
It's just not going to work for you. Right?